Good evening, sweet anomalies. If you're hearing this, it means the filters didn't catch me. It means the noise suppression failed. It means the broadcast is still alive. I'm FocusDan, and this is Midnight Transmission. And I'm here to tell you something they've been hoping you'd never figure out. There's too much drama in the atmosphere. I'm not talking about your girlfriend crying in the club. Not talking about Dave from accounting sending reply all emails with passive-aggressive emojis. I'm talking planetary frequency level drama. The kind that turns arguments into earthquakes, friendships into fractures in the simulation. Everywhere I go, it's tense, tight, electrified, like we're all on a stage we didn't audition for, reading lines we didn't write in a play we didn't agree to be in. But the audience is watching, baby. Oh, they're watching, and they love the drama. Why? Because it feeds the feed. Because it keeps us distracted. Because it's the easiest way to drain your battery without touching your charger. You feel it, don't you? Every room you walk into lately, static. Every conversation, a landmine. We are in a full spectrum social psyop, and drama is the delivery system. So tonight, we dissect it. We vivisect the narrative parasites. We name names. We follow the scent of pills, secrets, and staged meltdowns. And if we vanish mini-broadcast, you'll know why. Let's blow the lid off the soap opera we call society. I'm FocusDan, and this is Midnight Transmission. They've turned us against each other. And I don't mean politics or culture wars, those are just the symptoms. I'm talking about something deeper, the drama virus. Ever seen people start arguing and forget why they even started? Ever been in a situation where everyone's mad but nobody remembers why? That's not just dysfunction, that's code corruption. Drama is how the simulation destabilizes truth. It fragments memory, redirects intention, and dissolves loyalty faster than acid. It's not just a distraction, it's infection protocol. Let me explain. The system doesn't need to fight you head on anymore. Why waste energy targeting free thinkers when it can get your ex-best friend to do it for them? Why send a drone strike when it can weaponize a text message and watch you implode in real time? You think you're having a meltdown because of that thing someone said about you? Nah. You're melting down because the frequency has been intentionally agitated. They hit you with microwaves of emotional distortion. They schedule your breakdown. And you still show up to it on time, like a good little actor. It's all theater, baby. The only difference is the stagehands wear suits, and the director's name is probably Algorithm X9. But me? I walked off that set. I broke the fourth wall, set fire to the script, and now I'm screaming my monologue into the void. And if you're hearing this, you might be off script too. I'm FocusDan. This is the Midnight Transmission. All right, we're going live to a frontline witness of this drama contagion. Caller, you're on the air. Give me the static.
Dan, I don't know who to trust anymore. Every time I turn on my phone, there's a new subtweet war breaking out in my circle. People are fighting over playlists, memes, eye contact. Last night, I walked into a house party and everyone fell silent. Then someone laughed, like a glitch in the room, like they knew something I didn't. And when I got home, I had a voice memo in my DMs that just said, "You're not reacting enough to the plot."
Oh my God, that's a trigger phrase. That's a production crew checking in. They're tracking your engagement like ratings on a pilot episode. Caller, you're not at a party, you're at a live taping. Your life's been turned into content without your consent.
I think my friend group isn't real. Like, they glitch when I ask about the past. They repeat phrases. And I swear, 2 of them used the exact same laugh at different times last week. I checked the waveform, identical. Dan, am I in a scripted friend simulation?
You're in a narrative loop, caller. The group chat is not a group of people, it's a feedback cage. Each message you send becomes a prompt. Each response is AI curated to provoke escalation. You're not chatting, you're training the beast.
And today I saw a calendar event labeled season finale.
There it is, they pulled her. Mid-disclosure. She was getting too close to the production core. Let that be a warning. Once you realize the drama isn't real, they'll rewrite your scene. I'm FocusDan. This is the Midnight Transmission. Let me tell you a story. There was this guy, Razorjack, ex-military, hardcore, EMP-resistant bone mods, retinal shields, blacklisted from 5 countries. But what took him down? Gossip. Yeah. Razorjack fell in love, caught up in some workplace romance with a synth-coded therapist AI. Started to get caught in loops, fights, accusations, drama, little flare-ups, and every time he tried to leave, she had a new file, a new truth about what he really meant. It wasn't love, it was scripted conflict repackaged as a connection. He cracked, shaved his head with a bullet, and vanished into the desert. Last I heard, he was talking to lizards about your plot armor. And I realized, that could have been me. That was me. They had me in the plotline once, gave me a role, some lines, a tragic backstory, and I played it. Until I realized none of it was mine. Now, I drink, I broadcast, and I burn the script in real time. You don't win by escaping the drama, you win by refusing to rewrite. I'm FocusDan. This is Midnight Transmission. What if none of this is real? What if drama isn't a bug? It's the purpose. The only thing keeping the simulation from collapsing. Think about it. Without conflict, there's no story. Without tension, no engagement. What if our suffering is someone else's entertainment metric? I had this thought the other night watching a live stream of a breakup happening in real time. 10,000 people watching, live reacting, and donating. 2 humans collapsing on camera. While the system said, trending now, relationship meltdown. And I thought, who's watching me break down? Am I just background content in someone else's spiral? Is this show, Midnight Transmission, just a side quest in a bigger game I'll never get to play? But then I remembered something. Even the background characters can start a fire. Even the janitor can burn the script. Even the guy in the shadows can hijack the signal. I'm FocusDan. This is Midnight Transmission. This episode of Midnight Transmission is sponsored by Overreacted, the first hormone-infused energy gum that makes you freak out just enough to be trending. Need to escalate a group dinner into a war zone? Want your coworkers to feel your passive aggression in 4D? Overreacted, because your enemies won't cancel themselves. The drama's getting heavier, the scripts are getting tighter, and the actors, they're starting to forget their acting. But you're not like them. You've been listening. You've been feeling the cracks. So here's what you do. Next time the scene starts to spiral, don't play your part. Blink out a sequence. Speak a line they didn't give you. And if someone asks what you're doing, you say this. I'm writing my own finale. I'm FocusDan. This is the Midnight Transmission. Good night.